Hello everyone, and welcome back to Untamed Chaos. Since last episode, I have been working on some things. The main thing to note, can we find a mob real quick? There we go, a Jengu. I moved the damage indicator, so it wasn't overlapping the face cam now. Hopefully it isn't anyway, and I have to hide back in here. I also revised the base, as you can see. I used just pretty much some chisel blocks to make it look nicer and less like a hole in the ground. I mined all the ores in a ravine like I said I was going to do. I forgot the emerald though. I also grinded down all the ores and smelted them into ingots. As you can see, I have a fair bit, mainly copper at the moment. And I did also mine this way to get the marble and granite and andesite and diorite, as you can see here. Just so I had some cosmetic stones to work with. These are the same stones added in 1.8 vanilla, but they're added by the 1.7 version of Chisel. So I just mined that and just kind of lit this room, and I probably might expand this into a more proper room eventually, but for now it's just a open area I didn't bother fill with cobblestone. And that's actually pretty much it. That's about all I did off camera. So yeah, for this episode it's finally stopped, or I think it's turning day, but it still hasn't stopped raining. But for this episode, I have a few things in mind. The first thing, I do want to start Tinkers a bit. I originally said I wasn't going to, but I just want it so I can start on leveling a pickaxe, because it's easier to repair a Tinker's pickaxe than keep making a stone one. And I also need to get a new source of food, because as you can see here, I only have a few pork chops left. I did get some cooked chupacabra meat, which is really cool, because while it doesn't heal too much, it does give you a temporary flight ability, and if I can get some cocoa beans, I can make blood chili, which gives me a longer flight, despite how the text there says it gives life siphoning instead. It actually gives you like a minute flight. So that's pretty cool if I can get that, but we need to find some cocoa beans first, and I'm not sure, do they actually spawn in these kind of biomes or just jungle? Because I think there was a new biome that did spawn cocoa beans in 1.7, or there was another way to get them anyway. There's a chupacabra somewhere around here growling. Oh, it's actually down there. So, I don't know, let's actually try and kill this because we have a good vantage point on it, and its meat is tasty and flighty. So, oh god, it was able to hit me. There we go. So, yeah, you can't eat the raw meats from Lycanites though, because then they give you debuffs. So you have to make sure you cook these. So I'll just throw this in here for now. So yeah, there's a few things I want to do this episode though. Besides Tinkers, I need to get food and I need to get wool. So I want to make some shears real quick. And then I also want to make some armor because I did collect wood. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so to make wood armor, you make it just like any other armor, but with wood like this, and it just has the texture of oak wood, even though we're using birch, because that's just how it works. And yeah, it's just a temporary armor because we don't have anything else at the moment. Did I leave a wood in there? I did. So yeah, now we at least have some armor. It's not going to be much, but hey, that 6 armor points is better than nothing anyway. And I don't have enough iron to spare for armor, and thermal expansion did add copper, tin, and those kind of armors recently, but I disabled most of them just because it didn't seem really useful. I guess in this situation, having so much copper and not enough iron it would have been, but overall, I did leave in Invar, shiny, lead, and bronze. So we can make some tin, which shouldn't, or not tin, bronze, which we actually could do because we have some tin. We could make some better armor. But yeah, I'd rather wait and mine some more resources before I make some metal armor. But for right now, we need to wait for the rain to stop and head outside. Oops, I broke the torch. Okay, so just wanted to take care of that guy when I was here. And I got... not sure what that does. I think it might be something related to drowning. I don't know. The icons might not display properly all the time either, because there's a lot of potion effects that reuse the vanilla icons. So yeah, for the moment, I'm going to see if I can wait for this rain to stop, because I really need to head outside and find some new food and sheep. But yeah, it just is raining. Okay, so I actually just remembered that I want to do a Tinker's pickaxe. So, yeah, the main reason I want to do this is just because I've been making a bunch of stone pickaxes and they keep breaking. But with a Tinker's one, I can actually repair it in my 2x2 thanks to iguana tweaks. So it's actually far more beneficial just to carry around some cobble and a Tinker's pickaxe than to just keep making a bunch of stone ones. So, yeah, that's what I want to start on now. I know I'm forgetting something for this process. That's... No, I already have that. No, yeah, I do need that. Okay, I'm just forgetting a bit of how this works, but take the wood. Let's just take half and make a bunch of sticks, even though I'm pretty sure I already had some sticks. Okay, that should be plenty of blank patterns. I forgot it actually makes 4 per pattern now. I think it didn't before, but... Okay, and we got some books, but I already know them well enough that I don't want to bother going through them. So, tool station and stencil table. Okay, so, where should we put this stuff? I kind of want to put it in the floor, but I'm just not sure where I want to put it right now. I guess right here works. So, yeah, we'll just chop up these planks and put the stuff right in here. Okay, so we'll have the part builder links to a pattern chest. The stencil table doesn't. And I could actually just, yeah, I think I will just get rid of that and make a pattern chest real quick because it's pretty simple. You just make a chest and put a pattern on top of it. And the advantage of a pattern chest over a normal chest is not only does it link to the part builder here, but if I break it, it will keep all the patterns inside. And it also works for smeltery cast, by the way, which is why I use it for that as well. And you can actually open it with a block above it, I believe. So, yeah. But enough about that. And, okay, so we have all the stuff. We just need to make some patterns. So we'll just throw this in here. And the new patterns are made like this. Just click on them instead of having to cycle through, which is much better. And now I just need some cobblestone. And for anyone saying use a wood or paper binding, I do know that's a thing. I'm just not doing it at the moment because we don't need to. We can swap it out later because there is part replacing. So I'll organize this later and probably make more patterns off camera. But for now, I just want to make the pickaxe. So we have a new pick that we can start leveling. And, give me a second to think of a name, actually. Okay, so I decided for the moment I don't want to name this, and I just want to make the pickaxe, because if I name it, I can't rename it later. So I'm just going to leave it unnamed, so then when I go to add a modifier later or such, I can rename it. But as you can see, this is a clumsy skill level. It can mine iron. I think the rain might have stopped. Yes, it did. Okay, we have to get moving quick, but I just want to put stuff away and go over the pick real quick. I will need to keep a bit of cobblestone on me so we can repair the pick. And I don't think I'll need sticks. And I threw a book in there when it's not supposed to go in there. I guess this will be the book place for the moment. Okay, so I think we're good. Yeah, that should be... Actually, I probably can throw these back now that we have that. I'll take one to be safe. So, okay, so I need to go find sheep and a few other things while out exploring. Sheep being the main one. But now let's talk about Tinker's picks. So I have... Or how I have them set is that they start with one modifier, and to get the others, you need to level them up. They also will get random modifiers as you level them up. By the time they reach their highest level, after 6 level ups, they'll have a total of 4 base modifiers and 3 random modifiers. And I can replace the parts as well. I really want to see if I can get the sugarcane. Hopefully there's no mobs here. Okay, it looks clear this time. Whew. Okay, I'm leaving this one here just in case I die and lose this sugarcane. We will have at least one more. We can... Oh, God. There we go. And I'm not sure if those guys even drop anything, because I don't think I have gotten a drop from them. I just want to head this way now. I'm ignoring the copper because we already have a lot of copper, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm heading into the mountains because this seems like a pretty good place to find sheep because there's a mob called a Yale. And, oh God. Oh God, that's a light Jengu. That's not very good. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I just barely escaped, and here we are on the mountains. I'm still running because the Jengu probably has better range than I do. Or at least it can throw those probably pretty far. Okay, I think I lost it. So we made it to the mountain, and that's what we need. These are Yales. And they are Lycanite sheeps. They won't attack us, and we can shear them. So hopefully none of the other dangerous mobs spawn, and I can just get some wool here. Because we need wool so we can get a bed. Because with a bed, we'll be able to... Oh crap, it's turning night. This just feels a bit ironic, and I have an odd feeling we will die, but... Okay, let's just get these Yales, and hopefully nothing attacks me. Okay, so I think I got all the Yales. I'm not going to bother kill them for food, just because I don't want to risk that. And I guess that's really the only thing we had to do over here. I think that's enough wool for the things I need. And yeah, but I also do need some food, and I'm just worried because it is turning night, and Lycanites and night just seem like a bad thing to go together. So yeah, I do need more food though, and I probably should eat this just so I can regen, because, well, we saw what happened with the Jengu on the way here. That is a meteor from Applied Energistics, and I would like to get that later, just not right now. That also is oil, I believe, anyway. I haven't really done much of oil, but I'm pretty sure that's the only black liquid in the mod pack. There's a few other liquids, though. Actually, a fair bit. Oh, a skeleton. So I want to see if I can make my way back over there without dying, and oh my god. This is not going to be easy. Oh god, a beholder too. I think that's the easiest way to get over, or at least the least amount of water. I'm just worried about aggroing one of those guys, because they are not going to be nice, and we already have a Jengu after us. Oh god. I wasn't sure if they could hit me underwater. Apparently they can. So... okay, I had a bit of a lag there, but hopefully I won't lag again, and... okay, we took care of the skeletons. Bones waited to death of me. Oh god! Why are there so many skeletons here? I think I might die, but I'm also really close. That was close. Okay, so I just started the chicken cooking, and we have the wool we need. So now I can take, those are Minecraft planks, I just want to make sure they weren't the chisel ones. So we can take this, and do this, and do this, and make a bed. And I just hope nothing strange happens now. It shouldn't, because bed should still work normally, but I think I'll just put it here, and sleep. And it should turn day, and hopefully those skeletons go away. So, yeah, that was fun. But there is something I want to make with the leather and wool. Something that would be useful and something that I didn't realize I still had here. So, ta-da. I could actually... yeah, I don't have enough wool to make it out of full wool. But we have a spare bit of leather so we can make a satchel. What a satchel does is it holds items. Not many, but it does. Okay, so now that we got a satchel, we can upgrade it later, but we need Invar for that, and tin nuggets. So I don't have any Invar at the moment because you need to grind iron in a pulverizer for a chance of ferrous, or you can find ferrous very rarely in World Gen. So that's what we'll need to do to get Invar, unless we get lucky and find it in chest loot or something maybe, because I think it might be in there. Hardened glass needs lead and obsidian, and then resonant is just very hard to get. So, but these are satchels. I can put stuff inside them and use it as a backpack. I also think I can lock them and a few other things like that. But for the moment, this is just meant to be a backpack so we can carry stuff. And I do want to replant this sugarcane. I just am not sure where. I actually would like to do it here, but that's a good call. I need a bucket and probably a water source in here. So, yeah, let me actually just sort this stuff and then we'll make a bucket and try and get some water. Good thing I have a wooden axe still, or a vanilla axe, I should say, because there currently is a bit of an issue where Lycanites... oh my god, another one. I guess we should get this before... oh god. I heard an arrow. Or was it that sound? I'm not sure. Yeah, it was an arrow. This is the one thing I hate about the forest. It's full of skeletons. Huh. Okay, so, now we just need to get one more bucket of water. Oh god. This is bad. I did not realize what skeleton that was, but it's venomous. I thought it was just a normal skeleton. These mobs, or these variants, I guess you would call them, are added by Thaumcraft, and as it might imply, it will poison me if it hits me. So, I did get enough water now, and I think I'm just going to make a little spot over here for sugarcane. Like right around here, I guess would work. So, let me set that up real quick. Okay, so I have a basic little sugarcane farm now, so yeah, hopefully this will grow and we can get more to make paper for paper binding. And there is a bit more I want to mention about the Tinker's tools here. So you see how it says experience 10 out of 126? This means I need to mine 126 blocks to get the next level, which will give me a random modifier. Then I'll get a normal modifier, random modifier, normal modifier, random modifier, normal modifier as I level. But as I level, it gets harder and harder. That's why I want to start this now, because I can replace parts on the pickaxe. So I could swap out the pickaxe head for an iron one when we get a smeltery, or such like that. And I can swap out the binding for paper to give another modifier, and all that kind of stuff. But I just want to get starting on leveling a pickaxe, just so when we get to the point where we can make a good Tinker's pickaxe, we can just swap out the parts and still have the levels. So, yeah. But, I'm actually not sure what I want to do now, but I think I'd actually like to strip mine because we need some other ores. We need gold and gems and a lot of that stuff. So, I think I want to find a nice place and try strip mining. Also, I just realized we have pumpkin seeds. I have no idea what dropped them. Probably something like an ant, I'd assume. We also got a lot of wood because there were a lot of ants. Or I think those were ants, the tree guys. But, yeah. So, that's a thing. And I also want to refill my bucket of water because that's just a good idea to have a bucket of water on you, if at least possible. And we don't really need the shears if we're going underground, or I'm going to keep this on me just to be safe, just because I know that ants spawn in forests, and if I do decide to strip mine down here and an ant spawns, I'll need the axe to kill it, because Tinker's axes won't work and swords and such have reduced damage. So, yeah. I think I actually want to make the strip mine connecting to, like, this somewhere. So, let's just, dig and see if I can find a cave, and if I do run into anything interesting, oh god! Also, these guys drop leather, apparently. That's nice to know. And, yeah, I want to just save this for now, just in case we get, like, fortune or something. And I also just don't want to deal with the silverfish, because these are silverfish blocks. So, I'm just not sure if I want to connect the strip mine to here or not. But actually, I think I'll just do it, like, right here. So, oh god! And look, there's a skeleton trapped over here. How do all these mobs... Okay, I actually do not get why there's so many skeletons here. Because I have not seen a single zombie, creeper, or spider in the birch forest. Only skeletons. So, yeah. But I want to make a strip mine here. Seems we're going to run into a lot of silverfish. Hopefully they don't do that. Also, I have no idea why they summon more than one silverfish per block. Because it used to only be one, but now it's doing multiple. And we're not sure why it does that, but... Oh well, it's just something we have to deal with, I guess. So I'm just going to make a tunnel down here and try strip mining until I find a cave or ores or something interesting and cut back to that. Okay, so I've made a decent bit of progress and my pickaxe broke, so I just want to show you its first repair, because I just can do that, and ta-da, now it's back to being full durability. And I did run into some tin, and there's also a weird sound over here. I forget what mob it is though, so I do not want to dig to it. If I run to its cave system, okay, but yeah, it's just making weird noises, and, yeah. And some more tin. Oh! Okay, so as you can see in the chat here, I just got a level up and got a random modifier haste. Now, here's how leveling works. The faster your pickaxe is, the more blocks it takes, so because I got haste, it actually needs more experience than it would have if I didn't get haste. But it also means that I now mine faster, so yeah. But now I got my first level and I went from clumsy to comfortable skill level, so yeah. I also found some osmium, which I'm mining out now, and I also found some Certus quartz. So yeah. Okay, so another quick update. I found some lead, which is actually something a stone can't mine, so good thing I have this iron pick here. And I also did find some more tin and coal here, which is why there's cobblestone. I just repaired that back up. So nothing tried to spawn there and eat us when we came down to use the mine. And also so I didn't have to waste torches I didn't need. And also this does mine so quick now that it has a bit of haste, which is amazing. So just trying to make sure it's lit. That's what the red X's are. Actually, let's see if I can mine down just to show it again. So, yeah. So this is what F7 does when you have NEI, and it shows you where monsters can spawn. And this just broke again, so I can just quickly repair it, which is why Tinker's pickaxes are so nice to have. So, yeah, I'm going to just keep mining and cut back if I find anything interesting. Okay, I think this might be interesting. I found a little cave area. So, let's actually put that there, and I think there's going to be a chupacabra that wants to eat me. Yep. But we actually are pretty low down now. I didn't realize how low we got in the mine. So, actually, let me just put that there because I just like having torches on walls. Don't ask me why. And, let's see. Yeah, that... Okay, so we have a cave system now, which looks like it's a very short cave, but it's still a cave nonetheless. Yeah, that's a very short cave. Extremely short. So let me mine these ores, and I'll mine down a bit more, and then we'll try strip mining on diamond level. Okay, so I was mining out a coal vein here. I noticed there's a lot of mob sounds from this area. Oh, so I guess that kind of worked too. But okay, so this is the area I was seeing, and this is Pedroit Peridot. I'm not sure how to pronounce it properly. But it's a gem, and gems are good because they make good tools, and actually we got a lot of them. So we can make sickles, pickaxes, and other tools. So, yeah, but I'm just actually want to mine around a bit more to make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, and we just leveled up, and we got another modifier, so now we are accustomed. We were comfortable before, now we're accustomed, and now we need a lot more blocks to get to the next level, where we'll get another random modifier. Isn't Tinker's fun? So, yeah, now let me see if I can find a way down here without getting killed. And, okay, so I think there might be more over here, because that kind of sounds like where it's coming from. So let me just dig around and see if I can find these mob noises. Okay, so I still haven't managed to find the mobs, but I did find something really lucky. Dense copper, shiny ore, which is the rarest ore in the overworld, I think. Redstone, iron, and some ferrous. So I want to actually mine that real quick. So, shiny ore is so rare because you use the dust to make, yeah, endurium. And you only can get shiny as a very rare spawn in the world or from grinding down ferrous. And ferrous itself is very rare, so as you can tell... Oh! That explains where the sound was coming from. So, can we... Yeah, there's the mobs. Oh, there's an armored spawner. We cannot take that out at the moment. So, I think I'm just going to, Yeah, that was just copper, I think. So, I'm just going to leave that stuff there. And I just want to collect the ferrous and probably leave. Because I need a better pickaxe before I can even try to break the obsidian to break the armored spawner. Or the spawner underneath the obsidian. So, yeah. So, I'll just collect this stuff and probably head back. Actually, I want to look around a bit more to see if I can find gold, and then I'll head back. Okay, so I want to mine a bit here, and there's dense aluminum and actually some aluminum here, which is very important for tinker's stuff, so I want to grab this real quick. I was hoping maybe I'd find some gold or diamonds just around the lava, but doesn't look like it. And I don't want to turn it all into obsidian yet, because, I will need lava to power the smeltery, and this is probably the most easily accessible lava I will find. So, yeah, let's hope we can mine this without any, problems. Okay, so, I think that's going to be about it for the mining trip. I think I might do some more strip mining off camera in this mine, or just mine around a bit, because I really do want to try and find some gold. But I think this episode is getting decently long. I don't know, it's hard to tell because my timer and how much stuff is edited out kind of will change, so I can only estimate how long the episode will actually be. But I think that's enough for this episode, or at least for the moment. So I want to come back down here. Actually, I think I might just end the episode down here and do some mining off camera. And then when we come back, I will have went back to the surface, grinded it all down, and have smelted all the ores. So the next episode, hopefully we can start some actual mod stuff using diamonds and gold and all that stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. We made a fair bit of progress getting a backpack, sugarcane, and wool, and a lot of new ores. So yeah, hopefully enjoy this episode, and until next time, goodbye.